We'll do that in just a second.
All of our listeners here on Podbean.
So we are live on Bucks and Brews, and it's a very special episode. Nick does not know this yet. So not only do we have a sponsor, and we'll get to that in a second, but I got a message on LinkedIn today from a softball friend of mine who actually is the owner of his own financial company, Scott Kanai.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Congratulating me on our 1-year anniversary.
Nice.
So we've been doing this for a year now. We haven't been Bucks and Brews for a year, but we've been doing this for 1 year.
Yeah.
So I thought tonight would be a great chance to hang on.
We're hanging. I'm still hanging there, Coach. Coach, what did you want me to do?
I thought it'd be a great night to use our sponsorship from one Ariana Williams.
Ooh.
And get a spicy beer. But they didn't have the Ballast Point that she wanted us to have, which I was never going to drink because it's an IPA.
Ooh.
And I would have bought one for you, but they didn't have that. So
that's okay.
I'm going to put my Pride hat on now. And
I have mine on.
You do. And I'm going to show you what I found from Oddside Ale.
Oh,
a Mayan Mocha Stout.
Yeah.
Inspired by Mexican hot chocolate. It's carefully blended with Dutch chocolate coffee, cinnamon, nutmeg, and habaneros, which will leave you with the perfect balance of chocolate and heat. Thank you, Ariana, for the sponsorship.
Thank you. Cheers. We're going to have to hold that. No, you go ahead and talk real quick.
All right, I will talk. Nick is so excited here. He's running to the other room. I am pouring this lovely, lovely beer right now, and we have so many fun things we're going to talk about tonight. Nick also has a dark, hot beer.
So, Ariana, I appreciate what you bought, but I have a 2016 bourbon barrel-aged Imperial Mayan Mocha Stout, which is this beer, just barrel-aged, and now, mind you, 6 years old. I put it in my cellar, had it great. David said, grab something hot, and I said, here we go.
I didn't even realize that was the one you grabbed. So, Ariana, we're thinking of you tonight. We're so happy that, you listen, and, we had that great impact on you when you were playing ball for us, and we're going to enjoy this beer on you. Thank you so much for that. On our 1-year anniversary, that definitely has a little bit of kick to it.
It's, you know what, the habanero, so when you drink this, right?
Yep.
The habanero, hold it in your mouth just like wine. And it'll warm. Really, it kind of warms like you're drinking a bourbon or a whiskey, or a rye or something. It'll hit you here. But with that heat flavor, it's just, and it's not, like you're eating a jalapeno. But man, it's just delicious.
I want to see if Dawn will taste this.
One of my favorite beers. So, just cases upon cases of this stuff. And we have a new special guest.
Dawn, would you like to taste this, please?
Why? Do you want to taste mine?
No.
Bye, Dawn.
Love you.
Can you hand me that bag?
Just so everybody know, I officially got myself something to enjoy today.
Dawn had to go get me food because I have not eaten today, and I just got back from practice, and beer was way more important than food.
That's fact.
Priorities
in life, folks.
It is, and I mean it's shocking because we're fat guys and we like to eat, but beer is way more important sometimes. And this was one of those days. So.
Oh, that is great.
It is. I liked this quite a bit.
This is 2021?
Yeah, we're going to have to tell Ariana to try this.
This is so much good flavor.
It definitely has a nice kick to it.
Yeah, so you can feel that warmth in this? Yeah, it's great.
It slowly trickles down the neck.
Yep. And it'll just keep doing that if you and I'm a Bud Light guy, and everybody will watch and they'll, oh man, Nick drinks beer quick. But this one, I'll drink it quick compared to most people, but I take a lot more sips of this.
Yes.
I really, truly enjoy it.
This is a sipping beer.
I really, truly enjoy this beer. What a fantastic beer. So this is why Oddside is one of my favorite breweries. I mean, I'm really hoping that one day we get them as a sponsor.
I am too.
Yeah.
I love Oddside beers.
Oh, just so good. So.
And I wouldn't mind some free hazelnuts because it's expensive.
I say it's only money.
Uh-huh.
So, congrats. Really, this is truly for everybody that's watching and listening to us for the past year. We are beyond words pretty much because we didn't realize we'd gone a whole year talking about something that we love. We've come up with, side contents like we started Pops and Pennies.
Yep.
We Bucks and Brews. We've taught a big range of finances. I mean, it's fun because, there's a lot of things that I know about that you don't, and a lot of things that you know about that I don't, and it's just,
we get to play off of each other.
Yeah, it's great. And, we enjoy doing this. Our wives enjoy, usually when we used to do it on Tuesday nights, watching the TV and time alone for sure, And
the worst news I have for you. Only one more season of This Is Us.
Anybody know the writing people for this show? Because if that ends, so does my life. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to hear about it. I don't know the guy's name. Jake, Tommy, John.
I think it's Jack.
Jack? Yeah, unplug the fucking
Milo.
Unplug your stupid crock pot, okay? That's all I know. I don't even know. There's people, babies, no babies. I don't.
Side note, I've met Milo a couple times.
Yeah.
Great dude. Very nice man.
Yeah. So, things that are new in my life.
Yes.
Let's call it TikTok.
Oh, you've been TikToking like crazy, haven't you?
Jesus criminy.
It's like a rabbit hole you can't get out of.
It's the dumbest thing I ever did. Guys.
But it's so fun.
From a financial person, if you want to be financially successful, do not get TikTok. Don't do it. Just don't. Right? Like, if you have a job, it'll cost you your job because you're just beyond the damn thing. Like,
I like the batshit crazy people and the cat videos. I'm all about it.
I'm all about things that make me laugh. And
you sent me that one of that umpire. Oh my god!
Yeah, we do. We love the sports ones where the sports fails, and I started learning what hearts are, and I'm still learning. It takes me forever to learn things.
It does.
I enjoy it. The other day I went to the bar, and I told somebody, I was like, I just got on TikTok, and they're like, oh my gosh, I love it. And then they start showing me other videos, and I'm just like dying, and I was like, this is great. But so while I'm at the bar, she's like, yeah, I'm meeting with a financial advisor on Wednesday, and this and that, and I was like, oh, all right, cool. Like, for what? Oh, I gotta know how to do that, and I was like, all right, here's how we're gonna do this, right? So I started just giving financial advice, and she was like, into it. So she's like, wow, thanks for the help. And she, she didn't know what an IRA was, right?
Did you plug the podcast?
Oh, of course. She actually subscribed to us on Apple iTunes.
Nice.
Gave us a review real quick after listening. So I'm really happy for that. Paige, shout out.
Shout out, Paige.
Really, say we'd like to grow a few more likes and shares and follows.
We definitely would.
Yeah. So if you guys are could do us that favor, I guess, right? We're on most everything. One thing I did find out that we're not on is Spotify.
I thought we were.
I did not find us, so
I'm pretty sure we're on it, but I will double check.
So we'll get that figured out. But you can find us on Stitcher, Apple. You can find us on, of course, YouTube.
Podbean, Amazon.
Just and so it was. It's really cool, but and we talk from people who are like Paige, a working person that bartends, who doesn't really get that like big paycheck type thing, does tips and it's like you have to train yourself. And one of the things, quick tip for people, right, that are in the field of cash, let's say.
Yep.
Mondays are usually your slowest days type thing, or a Tuesday. Right, take your slowest day and take all that money that you're going to get for cash and instantly just throw that away because you'll give the rest of your week to work and get all this money, so you'll never see that you had it. So just make sure, like right away, as you're on your way home, just go deposit that amount of money into the bank, into a different account type thing. Even grab a separate bank. That's why I tell people this all the time, so that way you can't ever see the money in theory.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hi. Very excited. We got to do that. Like we're really excited. We had somebody on here. We talked about their financial journey. They did fantastic. In their financial, they paid off a substantial credit card.
Yeah.
I mean, we had young kids who are, 21 who, you at 21, we talked about your journey.
Yeah, I was stupid as shit.
Me at 21, I don't know. Like I was stupid when I was, it's funny because I look at myself and say, God, how stupid was I when I started working my job? And, if I would have known you know, what I know now back then.
Oh, my
like,
God.
I really wouldn't have to work. I mean, dude, 14, I'm making
Same.
the kind of money. It's like, holy crap. So, you know, just getting kids to start doing this stuff is huge for us. So I
Well,
really,
you know what? I think those are my favorite episodes when we're just talking to regular people and they're like, okay, here's our issues. So speaking of regular people,
yeah,
last episode we had Christy and John on,
yeah,
and they looked at this hovel in, we're going to call it a hovel, in Belding.
sure.
And I shared this with you the other day. So they put in an offer, and somebody swooped in and put in full price offer, $275,000, no contingency, 20% down.
Yeah.
And she sent me a text, and she was a little bummed, and I called her, and I'm like, I wouldn't be bummed at all.
Yeah.
And then I called Nick, and we spent a few minutes on the phone, and what are the first words out of your mouth on who should feel bad, Nick?
The new buyers, right? Like,
Nick's like, tell them not to feel bad for themselves. Feel bad for the new people.
yeah, that's it, you know, some things kind of came up, right? So when John and Christy went through, they saw more stuff. They're like, hey, this, you know, and they got with actually one of the realtors that you suggested, and who I come to find out know.
You do know a lot of people.
Yeah, you know, but he, you know, I said he noticed things, right? Because he's used to walking through houses, so there's termite damage and you know their main truss going across the house, and they're like, and they called me and they're like, hey, what do we do? And I was like, dude, that's, you know, call this person, figure out what this, you know, honestly, go the cheaper, you know. I said, hey, you can call a structural engineer, right? And that'll cost you. And I was like, you know, honestly, go to the pest person, right? Because they're the person they're going to get rid of it. And they usually have enough knowledge. They don't, you know, they can tell you, hey, yeah, this is not really harmed it. We caught it fast enough, or it didn't, you know, start there. But, you know, it was so unlucky timing. I mean, that house has been up for 3 years. Like, never in my life would I would never feel bad not getting that house. No. You know, it's just as much today. Today, a house got posted on one of my things. It's in Wyoming. Check this out. This is has 11 months left on its lease. Okay.
Wow.
It's rented out.
Uh-huh.
And for everybody, for every person that's sitting here telling me that you cannot find cheap rent, I'm gonna tell you how ridiculous you are. This person has 11 months left on the lease. How much do you think rent is? It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom in Wyoming.
If you're saying that, I'm going to go with $700.
$450. Yes.
Is it a shed home?
Full, you know, it's not in perfect pristine, but it's not livable, right?
Mm-hmm.
This isn't. It has drywall, has flooring, has everything. You know, I mean,
you or I would live there.
100%, right? Like,
but our daughters probably wouldn't.
Correct, right?
Okay,
like,
okay,
I mean, you know, oh, hey, this paint isn't the right color or something. But, yeah, $450 has 11 years, and they want $150,000 for it, right? We talked about the 1% rule on some of our episodes, and it's like, dude, you're at 0.3%, right? Like this is stupid. So, I gotta have more of this.
When are you buying it?
Yeah, I gave the person that posted. I laughed at them, right?
Right.
And I gave them my quick education. I was like, dude, you just make yourself look just silly posting this. I was like, you know, if you know, and we were talking. I was like, look, if it had 2 to 3 months worth left on the lease, by the time I closed it, I'd consider it, right? There's a small chance, but just insane.
Yeah, they're way undervalued on the rent.
11 months. You can't just walk in and be like, hey, yeah, your new market rent is $100 or $1,500. Yeah. I
sent this to Christy today. She did not think I was funny.
Oh yeah, dude. These things are $4,500 a month. Nice. Say, you know, my favorite is the little kids playhouse.
Yes, I've seen that one too.
Yeah, it's the Little Tykes Playhouse, and it says, you know, for sale, one owner, you know, $250,000.
Yep.
You know,
and it's just, you know, it's not like they're really doing any of this stuff, but that's how everybody feels about the market right now.
Well, and you know,
the house I just showed Nick is, you know, like half a house. it's torn apart.
It's made out of half pallets.
Yeah. And it's like $4,500 a month beachfront or some crap.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Just it's been a really fun time having conversations. So I think we're ready to retire. By that I mean retire season 1 and go to season 2 like all the cool kids do.
I would agree.
Yeah, I say This Is Us is still got one more year, so I think we still got at least one more year in us.
At least.
At least.
So I sent you a screenshot of my favorite kid the other day. I'm not going to mention her name. Probably shouldn't even mention it's a her, but she always says the coolest stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Read what this child says.
Oh, yeah. I say. All right. So this was great, actually. Yeah, you and I had quick text conversation. So it says child, right?
Yes.
It says child. Or I'm saving up my allowance. Parent. Are you saving up for something big? And the child's response was, my retirement. Now, mind you, this child looks like she's 6-7 years old. You know,
she's actually 11.
These photos make her look very young. No, but it's great. So she's 11, right? And
yeah.
Already talking about retirement.
Yes.
So smart, right?
This child is wise beyond her years.
Yes. I was.
How excited were you when you got that picture?
Honestly, like really excited because we just talked about it. Like,
yeah.
I know if I had the knowledge I have now that I had back then and actually could really believe it, holy crap. I mean, this kid, if this kid actually goes through with it and doesn't, because you know as much as I do, right? Getting older, you have so much more. Like when you're a kid, yeah, okay, a PlayStation seems like whatever, but man, 16, everybody gets cars and you're going to need a car, right? And if your parents don't pay for it, you're going to need, you're going to want a house. You're going to want so many things, right? And it's just, but if you could just honestly stay home and save every dang bit of money, gosh, you're going to be so successful.
Well, how smart is she to basically say, yeah, I'm saving for retirement? I mean, she's one of those, too smart for her age kids.
Well, I hope her parents are starting a IRA for her. And you can put $6,000 a year towards it. So, and that money will grow so ridiculous.
She's going to run the world.
Hopefully. I mean, having that type of smarts, and as long as everything else goes on, I mean, that's step one right there.
Isn't it?
Knowing where to put money,
What are you going to do? I'm going to save for my retirement.
I say. But
beer is delicious, isn't it?
Oh, man, this outside, you nailed it this year.
When don't they?
Oh, just so good. Very, very, very exciting. I like the design is fun. It's a big Mayan symbols and all that. Just great.
It is a delicious beer. I will agree. So
tastes even better out of a Bucks and Brews glass.
It does taste much better out of a Bucks and Brews glass.
So, we got to talk about that. Our shirts.
Shirts, yes, that's fun.
We ordered some more shirts. That did not go well this time.
Did not go well.
But it's getting fixed. I say from my.
We ordered 24.
Yep.
They sent 2.
Sent 2. Somewhere between 2 to 4. That's what they read.
Right.
They say. And they didn't send the same size. My favorite part is they sent 2 random sizes.
And the really dumb thing is it took them forever just to respond to me.
Yeah.
Which was annoying as hell.
Yep. No, and but they're gonna fix it. We'll have some new shirts so people can go ahead and order those from us.
Yeah, anybody wants a shirt, let us know.
Yep.
We have all sizes coming this time.
We do.
Not a lot of the small and mediums, but a couple.
A few this time, yeah, because we found the skinny people in the world or the young little kids. So we're.
Well, I mean, Ashley.
Yeah.
Could not wear a large, so.
I mean,
she could.
She could.
But she doesn't want to.
Yeah, say it'd be a dress.
So we got a little more variety coming in sizes for Bucks and Brews shirts. So yeah, pretty excited about that. Yeah, so we've had a lot of interesting developments lately. John and Christy in the house, so they're now moving on to step 2 of looking for something else. And Vanessa just reminded me she still needs to get her shirt. She keeps forgetting. I think she has stuff to drop off at Break Room Therapy.
Yeah.
So new mask mandates in Michigan.
Yeah, which is it's really confusing, and I'll let you. I'm going to tell my story, and maybe your story. It kind of goes in between. So I'm listening on the radio, and the DJ's talking, and he's like, look, some stores are letting you not wear masks. And he's like, don't be that guy that goes in there and says, you know, you can't ask for my vaccination card. You can't. And, you know, it's funny because word for word, he says, you know, just let everybody know businesses still get to make the decision on whether they're allowing masks or not. And then he's like, oh, I didn't mean, you know, don't be that guy. He goes, he goes, there's Karens out in the woods. And I was like, he's like, yeah, you know, so he goes, just everybody understand, you know, and we, at this time, right, we all have to understand that, you know, if you want to go do something. Oh, say, speaking of break room, Paige and I were talking because it was random. It was random, and she's like, "Oh, I really want to go to a rage room thing." And I was like, "Funny you should say that. The guy I do my podcast with, his wife owns one." And I was like, "It's called Break Room Therapy," and she's like, she types it down, so I'm pretty sure she'll end up getting something for that.
All right. Well, if I'm here when Paige comes, I'll plug both of us. I'll give her a magnet.
Yeah, there you go. But no, and then they say.
Yeah, so
on the radio, you had something come up just before that.
So Dawn was contacted because, you know, we're very open with policies here at Break Room Therapy, and you know, her and I were discussing it all last week. Hey, what happens if they lift the mask mandate? How do we want to address it? Stuff like that. And they lifted it, and her and I sat down and we talked. And I said, I don't want to say to anybody that they have to show us their vaccination card. I don't want that to be a thing. I want to basically say you're required to wear a mask when you come in.
Yeah.
If you would like to show your vaccination card, that's fine.
Sure.
You can then take your mask off. But we're leaving it totally on them.
Yeah.
And we had a set of customers take us up on that. And that's great. Fox 17 reached out. They were talking to a bunch of area businesses because, you know, a lot of people have opinions on this. And we really took our direction from Mitten.
Sure.
We do that a lot. Mitten Brewing is always at the forefront of this type of stuff. So we take a lot of the lead from them. And they basically said, we're requiring masks at Mitten Brewing. If you come here, don't say anything to our employees, leave them alone. This is the way it is. Otherwise, don't come.
Yep.
So Fox 17 saw what we posted. They came out, they did a story, and we got a really nice message to the Facebook page on Sunday morning. Basically, I'll read it word for word because honestly, fuck this person. They can kiss my ass.
Makes you want to go to a rage room.
It kind of does. You can't ask for a fucking vaccine card. Hope you get sued.
Saying, I just die laughing.
So I respond. It's the only response I made. Dawn did the rest. I said, we don't. If someone wants to show one, they can. Otherwise, they'll wear a mask. Life is full of choices, and there is no legal basis for a lawsuit here. But thanks for your well wishes. Have a wonderful day. I was nice.
Yeah.
She follows up. No mask, no passport. Lawsuits will be filed. Good luck, you tyrant. Dawn replied, no, they won't, because when you come into a private business, we have the right to ask you to wear a mask, just like restaurants have a right to ask you to wear a suit. Once a face shield is on, you may take a face mask off. We do not ask for a vaccine card unless you want to take your mask off. We have enforced the masks being worn, and until it's safe not to, we will continue to protect our staff and customers.
Yeah.
Ain't no damn mask gonna save anyone. If it's their time to meet our maker, mind you, dipshit, your maker is your fucking parents. You already met them. I wish they would have aborted you. Anyways. Also,
there it is.
If you receive any help, assistance from the government, you'll lose. You're a sheep. Hope you lose business.
Thank you.
Dawn, if I'm a sheep for following who I follow, then that makes you a sheep for following whoever you do as well. But name calling or insults don't get us anywhere. I'm sorry that we do not agree with each other on our stance, but you have choices to come or not to come. COVID is real, masks help, and this conversation is done. Have a great day.
Yeah.
So then, of course, she doubles down and shares on her page that boycott all businesses asking for your medical records. And she listed us as one of those businesses.
Yeah.
Never asked for a medical record. And I'm sure she's going to want to throw out HIPAA as well.
Yeah.
HIPAA is not a thing for us. HIPAA is a thing that healthcare organizations have to follow to not give out your medical information. We are not a healthcare organization, and she can pretty well fuck off. I agree with Vanessa's statement. Her mom should have swallowed her instead, because some people should be a blowjob, and this lady should be a blowjob.
I say it's and I respect a lot of people's opinion, right? So I mean, I've been around people who will not wear a mask, and that's fine. I've been around people that wear masks, and that's fine. I like if I walk into a place and we're meeting or whatever, and I'm like, hey, do you feel more comfortable if I have a mask on? Oh, it's up to you. Like, I have no problem with it, right? Like, I don't know. Now being vaccinated, I don't know. Like, I'm sure. I still like, and everybody asks me. It's funny because everybody's like, "Oh, are you still going to wear your mask?" And I was like, "Well, does my kid have to wear her mask?" Yes, she does. She's not vaccinated. She's a child that's forced to wear it because she goes to school and she does all that.
Yeah.
And I will support her so she doesn't feel like she's not, she has to wear it. Nobody else does.
Right.
No, like, I got your back. Like, I don't know, put my hair up in a ponytail. I braid my beard. Like, I don't want her to feel any different than anything else, and I will support that.
So MHSAA came out and said you don't have to wear masks on the field for softball anymore.
Sure.
So I didn't tell anybody because we had a tournament on Saturday. I'm like, if they know, great. If they don't, whatever. It's not my job to inform. So our AD called Chris and told him. So he found out basically on the way there. So, they're thrilled because, everybody in Coopersville doesn't want to wear it anyways, which that's fine, whatever. I wore my mask through the first game.
Yeah.
I didn't wear it when I was calling pitches, but I wore it on the field. I like wearing the mask on the field because I can say whatever I want to and nobody can see my lips moving.
Yeah.
So if the umpire makes a crappy call, I can call him any name I want to. And he doesn't know I'm calling him any names because I'm not actually verbalizing it. I'm just moving my lips.
Right.
And he doesn't know what I'm doing. So I'm okay then.
I don't know. I've gotten so used to it. Like, I throw it on, I walk to the door, throw it on, walk in, grab whatever I need, pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't bother me. And I get some people, right? Their opinions are their opinions, and that's fine. But like, I had a kid reach out to me. on Facebook because I had posted something. And this again goes to my beliefs, and it's just my belief. But this person was be a kind human, right?
Yep.
And this lady has never worn a mask when she picked her kids up from school, even though you're supposed to have a mask on at school and stuff like that. And just never, right? And I'm like, how are you going to wear a shirt that says "Be a kind human" when you actually don't give a shit about anybody else's life, right? Like, when you care about you and that's it. And it clearly shows, right? I mean, It's funny how you'll let the school babysit your kid, but you don't want to wear a mask, but you'll force your kid, but so it's whatever benefits you is what it seems like to me in my book, right? And I had a kid reach out to me on that, and he's like, I don't wear a mask around here, and he's in, I don't know, Pennsylvania or Indiana or something. And I was like, okay, man, like, that's cool. And he goes, the only time I'm gonna wear a mask is when I go to Nationals, right, which is for bowling in Las Vegas. And I was like, okay. And he's like, yeah, otherwise. And I was like, I go, so you'll wear a mask whenever it benefits you, and they won't let you bowl. So we just got an announcement today because of the new mask mandate. The USBC is actually making everybody still wear their mask.
Okay.
While bowling. Yep. Because it's unfair playing field.
Yep.
To have the first part of the group of people have to wear a mask, and then the next group of people don't have to, and that's an unfair advantage. And I was like, sure, that makes sense. I mean, So we will still have to wear ours. I don't think I'll be wearing mine, to be honest with you, too much, because you don't have to wear yours while you're drinking. Mm-hmm. And that's all I do in Vegas. So,
one of the other things too, like Nick and I have done this here since what? First of the year, basically.
Yep.
I have not been masked by you here.
Yep.
We are closer than 6 feet.
Yep.
And you actually do come into contact with people because, I mean, you're working, with people.
Yep.
I don't really come into contact with people until I started coaching.
Right.
But, I mean, I was vaccinated early in February.
Yep.
So I feel, perfectly safe going around and doing things. My wife's vaccinated, my daughter's vaccinated, my mom's vaccinated. So everybody important to me is vaccinated.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like we might have done it before the first even.
We might have a few times we definitely did.
Because, and during that time, like, I wasn't going out and seeing anybody. I wasn't doing anything, right? Like, And that was one of the things we talked about. Hey, what are people going to say when we go into here? And it's like, look, when we quarantine together. Like we go around the same group of people. Like we hang out with this, and then I got my stuff where I had to go start seeing other people, and there was weeks where we were separate, right? And I'm like, hey, I went over into this house and people were home. Like, all right, cool, I'm gonna be home this week, and take our time off. Okay, that works, right? We still play it safe. And then
I always mask up around people because I not only to protect my family, but to make them feel safe.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I didn't do it. I did it for the safety of them people. And what I mean by that is, my wife works in a hospital, right? My wife works around COVID patients. My wife is in the face of these people touching them, right? And so, of probabilities of me getting it, and we're at much higher risk than, whatever. And I would feel like crap if I gave it out, right? Me getting it, I wasn't necessarily scared of me getting it. I was scared of me giving it, right? More than I was of getting it. So, and trust me, I've gone to restaurants where the people I went with would refuse to wear a mask.
Yeah.
And we walked in, and we knew the restaurants we would go to because, we knew, hey, we can get away with this versus we couldn't, right? And if they ever asked us, hey, can you guys leave? They'd be like, okay, cool, see ya. Like, and we wouldn't hold it against them. It's their policy, it's their everything. But we knew certain things of, hey, this is what it is. Like, right?
Well, again, there are certain establishments you want to patronize because of their policies towards whatever.
Yep.
So I patronize the Mitten because of their policies towards LGBTQ or Black Lives Matter or, just being decent fucking human beings.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of people out there that just are not fucking decent human beings. And even though Nick and I think Nick will agree with this, Nick and I are both assholes.
Very much.
But we're equal opportunity assholes.
Factual statement.
We don't hate you until you give us a reason to hate you, and then we hate you 100%.
That's very true.
So, I mean, I'm usually pretty nice to people. Here's the thing that blows my wife away. So we will have certain customers that come into the business, right?
God, that's dark.
It is. And certain customer demographics, I always take them through safety and room instruction. Basically, Black women.
Oh, because they're fun.
Not only are they fun, but they love to give, especially bigger guys, shit.
Oh, yeah.
They want to give us shit. Dude, we're not going to dispute any of that stuff. So, I mean, literally, if you want to think that BLM supporting businesses are supporting racist things, then I don't think you get what it is. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. They like to give me shit.
Oh, yeah. And
I'm perfectly fine with that. I got no issue with it.
They'll give you shit while calling you honey.
Yeah, exactly. They give shit left away. So I have no problem with, and Dawn's always like, I don't understand why you always gravitate towards women of color. And I'm like, because they enjoy giving me shit. So I already know it's going to put them in a good mood.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I want them to be in a good mood when they get into the room. Because if they're in a good mood and they're joking around with me and they're giving me shit, oh yeah, that's good.
You're welcome.
The bourbon is
excellent. Welcome. That is aged, folks.
So
aged.
I know that they're going to follow the rules I give them too. You know what I mean? So, and I want people to follow the rules I give them. Yep. So, I always take those kind of groups.
Oh yeah. Well, and it's fun, because when I do showings, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm showing a property, doing whatever.
Yep.
I always get the mom with the kids, right? And the kids are, I had one kid who refused to put his mask on, and his mom had asked him like 5 times, and his mom's wearing her nurse stuff or CNA stuff and all that, and the boys just whatever, and I just give him crap, like I would too, and the mom's laughing about it, and again, I'm a big dude.
Yes.
And it's fun. And and I'm like, all right, cool, bro. Hey, I got your small room right there. Go ahead and set your little cowboy bed up, right? And this kid's just, come on, man. And I'm like, hey, don't be mad at me when your mom takes the house. You get the small room. And it's like, can't even listen. She ain't gonna give it to you. And it's just, I make it fun, man. I ain't got no problem with it. Like, and say, to me, it doesn't matter, right? Like, I'm here to make sure that everybody's safe.
Some of the girls ran out of water today at practice.
Oh, that's no good.
So Chris calls our trainer and says, hey, can you bring some water over? So she brings some water over.
Wait, time out what?
Yeah, we have a trainer and she brings water.
Rich people. We had a trainer. She was good. I liked her. She was fun. But she wasn't bringing us no damn water.
No, she wasn't bringing us.
That would have come out of her pocket.
Our trainer has a gator. She just drives all over the property. We treat people well up there, okay?
I mean, I bet you guys didn't have to buy your own shirts this year either, huh?
Chris bought them.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have to buy anything. Anyways, so one of our pitchers is, asking for some water, and one of the baseball players is standing there for a minute, and he's like, hey, Ginger, get your own water. And I said, hey, you might want to watch what you say around my girls, because I have no problem coming over there and kick you. He goes, can you do that, please? Because I don't feel like standing in center field for this game. And I start laughing, and I go, that's the best reason I've ever heard not to kick somebody. Sorry, dude, you got to go play.
Yep, see you. No, it's, I say, this guy, that's fine. We talked about that in an episode. Hey, if you want to get enlightened a little bit about, you can support what you want, and that's completely fine, right? Yep. We had the bookstore owner.
Yeah.
And how her sign gets it. And honestly, the choices you make are going to depend on what your business is. Okay. There's socially acceptable things. And when you look at it, the chances are, right. Again, I don't read a book.
Right.
But what I find is the people that do read, right, are more open, more okay with these, they're more the democratic side of things. Mm-hmm. Right. So, well, I do find that most businesses are very Republican businesses because, right, they understand the money aspect of things.
Yep.
And so we have no problem with it, but I support.
Well, and when we look at it, I'm not necessarily going to say organizations is something we support. We support the movement, okay? For me, saying Black Lives Matter,
yeah,
and honestly, most liberals that say that, conservatives want to turn that around and say, why do they matter more? Nobody said that.
Yeah.
They matter. This is not a political issue. This is not they should get more than somebody else. This is they fucking matter.
Right. And
unfortunately, in this country, they haven't mattered ever.
And I don't know. It's tough, right? Because we talked about my upbringing, and it's completely the opposite of what the normal is. But
true.
I do understand. I do understand where sides are coming. All lives matter. You are absolutely correct, right?
They do.
All fucking lives matter. And until we can get everybody to understand that, we need to enforce the fact that, hey, there's a group that doesn't feel like it, right? I don't want to get it construed, whatever, but like, there's times where my wife looks at me and says, I don't feel like I matter to you.
Uh-huh.
Right? Which means I'm not focusing. I'm not doing my part to make my own wife feel like she's wanted, feel like she's part of my life, right? Like, and so there's a group out there that says, hey, there's shit that's happening way too often. And you know what? If you want to be that person that says, hey, I blame it on the fucking media. Sure, I do, right? Because, some of my favorite things to read are those types of captions, right? Where it's like, black male runs from cop and saves girl or whatever. And it's like, it should say, guy ran and grabbed a kid, like to save her life. It's just the ones that like critique thing. It's just like, what does it matter what the hell color of skin he was? Like, right. It should just say, male runs and grabs kid, and I think a lot of it's just all about how things are portrayed, right?
Well, you know, and this guy's asking us if so do you support perceived injustice as cause for killing over 20 people, causing over 200 riots, and causing over $2 billion in damages last summer? So here's my answer to that.
Where are you from, real quick? Just so I know. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. Where are you from?
And anyways, while we're waiting for the answer to that, oh, he's from the USA. I don't know why he's asking.
Yeah, but like what part? I mean, like just you can name a state. You don't have to name a fucking city. I don't really care. But here, you know, you go ahead and with yours, but I'll come.
So, and here's my thought on it. You know, when you get an oppressed people, and black people in America have been oppressed, at some point you stop working within the confines of what you're supposed to do socially, what's socially acceptable, and you just start acting out because you feel marginalized, like nobody gives a shit about you. And I can't say for a minute they're wrong. Black people aren't wrong. Yeah, my evidence on how they are currently oppressed is seeing what they go through on a daily basis. And crime data absolutely does support systematic racism. So, anyways, my point to this is you look at oppressed people. Native Americans here have been oppressed. Black people have been oppressed. Muslim people have been oppressed.
Asian
people have been oppressed.
Like people forget so much about how the Irish, right? I mean, like it was, you know, so it's been national
Italians,
like right, like it's been insane. So anyway, I want to go back to this guy. I don't know where you live. I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan, just outside.
Yep.
Okay. And here's one thing I will tell you, right? There was more Caucasians that got arrested in Grand Rapids, Michigan for rioting / looting than there was of an African-American race. And it's funny because, you know, on TV, right, the one photo they constantly showed was the one African-American standing on top of the police car. But they also showed, if you remember, and it pissed me off because like I even was the guy who like paused things, rewound it. You have the punk kid who was causing all the Caucasian kid who beat the crap out of the sign. The white girl who was beating the crap out of the police station, right, with the skateboard and then did whatever. Like, I will promise you, and if you want to look up these facts, again, I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Go look at it. White people got it. White people were way more into this than what the African Americans were here in this area. I can't speak for every area. It wasn't something, right? Is it a shame that this happened? And here's one thing I will tell you, right? Here's one thing I will tell you. The fact that you cannot see what the original movement was intended, right? If you go back and so the problem is you're looking into everything of the actions that came after this. You're looking into all this. If you look at any quote unquote leader of a Black Lives Matter, right? You're going to go ahead and look and you're going to like, oh, Black Panthers. No, like if you look into a Black Lives Matter movement, if you look into a leader of this, right? It was everything was started as a peaceful protest, and the amount of people that left that, right? You go look into what the movement stood for, represented, what they wanted, what their intentions were, right? And of course, everything is going to get escalated to a different spot, but like what the original intention was, and you'll have so many witnesses, right? Hey, we all left, and then just a whole new group of people. Dude, we had people coming from fucking Chicago get arrested, right? We had all over, not even just Grand Rapids people coming to destroy our city.
Well, and this person's throwing out a lot of, buzzwords, Marxists, BLM, Antifa. Here's the deal. There is no Antifa. Antifa is an ideology. Okay. Nick is Antifa. I am Antifa because we're anti-fascist. I don't want any fascist running anything. You want to talk about Marxism, that's great. Marxism is in no ways violent. What Karl Marx wanted was everybody to get everything equally, which as an ideology is a great thing.
See, it bugs me. Is it right? Like,
ideology, though, wise, it's a great thing.
Yeah.
But human nature does not dictate that. Humans want as much as they can get, and they don't really care about anybody else. Right? And that's where we are, because people are only going to be as honest as they have to be. Chris Rock said it. Men are as honest as their options.
Yeah.
So if you have the option to cheat on your wife and it's never found out, you're probably going to take that option because, you know, the really hot chick over there wants to give you a blowjob.
Yep.
Now, should you do that? No, you shouldn't do that. And I will say honestly, Nick and I would probably not take that option because we love our wives.
Very true.
But
my wife tries calling me out on it all the time, right? Like, just if you want to go get, I'm like, you know, I just won't. Like,
I know who my free pass is. I was stood next to my free pass. She gave more of a shit about talking to my daughter than me.
Yep.
So I'm not going to ever, you know, get to make love to Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
And I know that if The Rock came by and said to Dawn, "Hey, I'm letting her go.
See ya."
I don't give a shit.
No, take a photo. No, man, like, you know, I'm not saying, it's funny because, like, we're not saying this guy's wrong, right?
Yeah, I don't necessarily think that he's wrong. I mean,
I don't think you're right.
Right. There's a whole lot of gray here.
You know, like, dude, it's funny because, you know, you can call us, oh, you guys just, trust me, I'm the most confrontational person you've ever fucking met.
Pretty much, yeah.
I will fight you over anything. No, communism, all I heard was communism. That's instantly, like, when I stopped, because, dude, I will fight that stop communism, right? Because this guy ain't eating no friggin' 1 pound bag of rice, and that's it. Like, but, no, man, like.
Well, and as an ideology, you can understand it.
Yeah.
You just know it doesn't work.
Exactly.
It just doesn't work.
Right. Like.
But it's the same way that capitalism doesn't work.
Yep.
There has to be some kind of blend of things out there to make society actually work. I mean, literally what we are is a blend of ideas.
Yeah.
So some of the things we have are socialist policies, some of the things we have are capitalist policies, some of the things we have, you know, are faith-based, which obviously I don't agree with because I'm an atheist.
Well, that's, you know, we can go into that. It's kind of fun for me. I said this to my wife the other day, right? She's talking because the mask thing kind of came up, and my wife had brought it up, and she goes, "Well, science proves it." And I said, "You know what science proves? Religion's a fucking joke." I was like, "But people still believe it, don't they? People still fucking give their money. People still do it."
Yeah.
I was like, "Science proves it, but in your heart of hearts, in your belief of beliefs, right? You believe that this is an actual thing. You believe this is where it is, and you'll still believe it. But science proves that COVID, this and that. Oh no, right? Oh, right, because it's not been around forever. It takes years and centuries, and right. I'm not comparing Jesus to Picasso, right? But we all know that people don't become famous and actually do good things until they die, right? I mean, the mark you leave in this world doesn't happen until you leave your mark, which means you fucking leave, right? I mean, sure, DeVos and, you know, Van Andel and doing all the stuff that they're doing, like we have heart centers and, you know.
They do some great stuff.
Right, but their mark.
But they also do some shitty stuff.
And you look at Bill Gates and Melinda Gates. Okay, I'm sorry they're getting divorced, Melinda. Hey, my number's on the website somewhere.
I want Bezos' ex-wife.
Yeah, say the queen hasn't gotten back to me.
Yeah.
But right, like you look at it, and again, their mark is being made, but they're donating so much of their money when they die. Like, that's when it actually happens. Like, you know, I say Fred and Lena Meyer, right? Like, dude, look at the amount of things in Grand Rapids. We are so lucky to have the people, the entrepreneurs that we've had. I mean, Start Garden, your wife got, like, that was founded by them, right?
It was.
And just the things that these people support. And again, you won't see such a big, you won't comprehend their life until years later, right? How great of an impact this was made.
So I got a couple things to just kind of piggyback what you're saying. So I'm in an autograph group on Facebook, Star Wars Autograph Universe. Shout out to Andy. Nerds! We are definitely nerds. And Andy had put a post out there, what happens to your collection when you die?
Yeah.
And of course I answered, you know, that my daughter will get my collection and some things she'll keep, some things she'll sell.
Yeah.
You know, and I get that. That's fine. I mean, it's hers to do with that she releases. And one guy goes, you know, I'm older and I'm not collecting anymore and I'm selling off everything so my family doesn't have to deal with it. They'll just have the money.
Yep.
And I think that's great because, you know, he's forward thinking in the fact that I don't want to burden my family with the selling of this stuff or trying to figure out what this stuff's worth. I know what it's worth. I'm going to sell it right now, and I'm going to take that burden away from them.
Right.
And then I saw on Twitter one of my favorite things.
Well, it's like, you know, just real quick on that, like, so on that, he's also being smart because the fact that he's also being smart in the fact that your daughter happens to know a little bit about what things are worth, but it sounds like this guy's family, you know, if they were like, hey, I got a signed, you know, Obi-Wan Kenobi autograph from the original actor or whatever, they'd be like, all right, cool, like it's a photo that has a signature on it. It's like $6, right? Like, you know,
whereas I know that's $500-600.
Right. Like, you know, so.
Well, I don't want to keep getting sidetracked on this guy and all his questions, but listen, I'm going to say it one more time. Open your ears. I don't care about the BLM organization per se.
Yeah.
I care about the fact that Black lives matter. They fucking matter, dude.
Dude, let's put it this way. Your life, we don't fucking know you. We know the only thing we know about you is your name is
No Sleep Till.
No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
Right.
And you're from the USA. Bro, to us, you joined us, you're listening to our content. Dude, your life matters to us because we don't know you from anything. Like, all we care about is the fact that, hey, we're going to hope to someday make you financially successful so that way you don't have to live a life that other people are living, right? You can live beyond your wildest freaking dreams if you literally financially do some things, right? Again, am I going to show up at your funeral? Probably not, right?
No,
we get to know each other and we're friends, so like, sure. But like, generally, I care about you as a person to not struggle in life.
So this Twitter today, I saw this. This guy retired, guy or girl retired from banking.
Bro, I literally see, this is the problem with people.
Yeah, I know.
No, you know, if you ever tell me to wake up, it's like you have nothing else better to say. So I'm literally talking. I'm awake.
Yes.
You could say something else like, hey, you know, maybe you can go educate. Maybe you can go do this. But like, wake up. That's just there's certain things.
It's kind of lazy.
Right. Wake up. Oh, sheep. Meh.
So back to this guy. This person, I don't know if it's a male or
on
female,
Twitter,
retired from banking.
From banking.
Yes. Customer came in one day for copies of 3 months of statements.
Getting a house.
He volunteered that he needed them to join a mega church in the area.
Damn right.
They wanted proof of his direct deposit income in order to deduct his tithe before he could become a member. Christian values. I got a great way for Christians to build wealth.
Yep.
Stop giving it to the fucking church. I got a great way for America to pay shit off. Start taxing
the church. Yep. You know, well,
tax the church, tax the synagogue, tax all that shit.
And you know, and it's fun because I'll have this debate, and as long as it's educated, unlike having this debate, it's not even a debate with this guy right now. But like, right. So here's the thing.
Have you had this?
I have not.
This is gonna be good.
So if I go into okay, David, you work, you pay me rent. You've already paid taxes on that money, right?
True.
Okay. I then get paid for that.
Yep.
I have to pay taxes on that.
Correct.
Okay. Now, all of a sudden, this church gets money from money you've already paid taxes on.
Yes, and they don't have to pay any taxes.
So people talk about the rich getting richer. No, talk about the churches getting richer. Okay, the Pope, his net worth, ridiculous. Like everything, like look at these people in, you know, it's funny because I made the joke a long time ago that I was going to go into religion because, you know, I can have endless wealth and all I have to do is just study one personal thing in my life, right? Yep. So, no, I personally, I personally think that churches should be taxed.
Absolutely, 100%.
If you want to give them a small break, sure, I get that.
You can finish that.
I'm going to finish this.
You should.
Right? You know, I mean, the more my income goes up, the more it gets taxed.
So I'm not going to say who said this.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna read the comment.
Yeah.
I audit for churches around the U.S. Some small, some mega churches, some shady as hell practices, and the level of shady increases the bigger the church.
Of course.
And again, People are as honest as their options. So if you can get away with it, how is it? I haven't tasted it yet.
It's fan-effing-tastic.
This is another odd side ale. What's this one called?
The Nightman Leaveth.
The Nightman Leaveth. I'm going to taste it right now. Nick loves it.
This is, wow.
Ooh, that's good.
Wow. It
it
stopped me mid-conversation.
It did.
I mean, it's not as good as the one that moved into my top 5, right? But
that's very good though.
Like, if you gave me a can of this or this, I'm probably going. I mean, just today I'm going with this. But like, this is it's very smooth, very subtle. But if I want something that's going to hit me, well,
for anybody that listens to us, we get off on tangents about beers quite a bit.
Yeah.
So you just got to deal with that shit right now. And the Nightman Leaveth tastes very, very good. I also had from Grand Armory strawberry kiwi Grindis.
Don't worry, folks.
Nick's got a holiday pack with him.
I do. I got the famous red, white, and berry Smirnoff Ice.
Bottles better than cans.
Bottles are better than cans. It was really weird to know that. But this is my summer drink. People know very little about me, but they do know that I enjoy the hell out of those.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
That.
Besides that.
Coming over to the pool?
Coming over to the pool and bringing some of that.
Me too. Cheers, my friend.
Salud on 1 year.
Yes. Gosh, 1 whole year. And what a year.
Vanessa's sitting there listening to us go, these two dumb motherfuckers have jumped into this crap and they're so stupid.
That's a factual statement.
It is.
We are.
She loves us though, because we've helped her with some paying off stuff.
We hope we helped her, right? I mean,
she paid off a credit card.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
and she's probably halfway to paying off Disney. And we have to talk to her. She's working while she's listening. I love that. We have to talk to her soon.
Yeah.
Because she has news for both of us, and she won't share it with me until she can share it on the show with both of us. Can't wait to hear it either, can you?
We're going to pause this video. We're going to bring her on. She's working now. No.
Vanessa, we're going to have to touch base in a couple, 3 weeks here to find out what awesome things you have to share, because we love great news. And again, so while we're talking about everything under the sun here, we're going to say, if you're celebrating something financially,
we're going to celebrate.
Please tell us. We want to celebrate with you.
Yep. What's this guy? No Sleep Till. Dude, if you want to hop on and talk about your finances, we're always willing. Because
if you're celebrating something financially, please tell us. We are excited about that. I am so excited about a 12-year-old that is saving money for retirement.
I thought she was 11.
Okay, maybe she's 11. I don't know.
So now she's
you said
between the age of 6/8 to 12. I mean,
I don't think her mom got back to me on anything. So,
no, I think.
Nope, she didn't.
Well, that happens. Probably because
just probably like, this asshole's talking about my kid again.
That happens. I say because your kid's freaking doing
awesome.
Great shit.
Her kid is honestly awesome.
Yeah.
She says so many good things.
It's like the kid, dude. It's like that kid that no matter what, they don't expect it, but you're just gonna buy them ice cream every time.
I totally would fucking buy her ice cream if I
every time too. I'd be like, all right, let's do this.
We have 3 notifications on Twitter. Look at it. Ariana.
Salute, my friend.
Ariana, thank you so much for the sponsorship tonight. The beer was delicious.
Very much so.
And we love the shit out of you.
I say, I don't know. I can't say how excited I am to have 1 full year under our belt. Just talking about things that we want to talk about.
I mean, literally, we started this because we didn't get to talk about money anymore together.
Right, because our wives kept getting irritated. That's all we talk about, dude. You're going to talk about is finances. And I'm like, while you're swimming in the pool that I paid for, and you don't have to worry about the chemicals getting paid for.
So
we paid for.
Nick put out a post on Facebook the other day saying, can somebody come paint some cool shit in my pool?
Yeah.
I am available to do some stick people. They're not good stick people, but I can draw some bad stick people in your pool.
Well, it's like I was gonna create a bunch of vinyl, right?
Yeah.
And sticker it up and do all that, but I figured there's got to be an artist that's just looking for a canvas that they never get the opportunity to, right? It's like, like, I mean, I'm not an artist in any way, shape, or form, but there's that little thing inside the back of my brain that says, I totally want to spray paint a freaking a train car, right? I want to spray paint an overpass.
I love you. You are a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
If you were going to spray paint something, you would spray paint like 18 penises.
Fact.
You're saying a train.
Probably an 18-foot penis
right.
on a train.
Yeah, a train.
Like,
with a train carrying a penis.
Dude, tell me how great that. Like,
Vanessa's sitting here right now going, these two are idiots.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I listen to them. No, sorry, Vanessa.
And we appreciate it, right? But I hope every time you see a drawn-out penis,
you think of us.
You think of us, right? Like, or any guy. I mean, all right, if you're a mature guy, good for you. But like, I feel any guy given the opportunity to draw a penis, like when you see all the funny videos on, again, because I'm a TikTok guy.
Yeah.
What's the number one thing you see from the guy that passed out? On his face.
A penis.
Exactly, right?
Going into his mouth.
With little squirt lines. Because they're funny to us, okay?
You watched Superbad in the theater, right?
Of course.
I saw it in the theater.
I actually didn't watch it in the theater. I don't know.
But you've seen it.
I've seen it, yes, for sure. Plenty of times.
And when
funny thing about my back.
When Jonah Hill's character is like, yeah, I draw penises, you're like, yep. Yep.
So do I. I mean, you know how many papers I had to turn in where I had to cross it out?
So I have to share this for anybody listening to us. Vanessa said, holy crap, I stepped out to kiss hubby bye before he left for work to come back to a conversation about giant penis.
Giant penis. No, it's
so small.
Oh
my God, that's the greatest thing I've ever read.
Yeah, I say, that's going to go down in history. I'm going to take a photo of that before we log off. And that's
yep.
going to be great.
I'll do it right now.
I'm doing it right now. No, it's, we don't, I guess, this episode's been about other people's finances a lot. It hasn't really been much about whatever, but it's been about Bucks and Brews, which is
a year old now, even though it wasn't Bucks and Brews when we started.
I'm pretty sure it was when we started airing.
No, when we started doing this, I just threw some dumb bullshit title up.
So we had like 10 episodes.
We were talking about financials or something.
And we're like, hey man, we gotta make this real. That's right, because we started the LLC and did all.
Yeah, I started throwing some random names out, and you're like, I like Bucks and Brews.
Yeah, say, geez, it just happens.
I still think we should have been Pesos and Cervezas.
Mm-hmm.
We missed it on that.
When we retire, we're changing our name just so that folks know.
Yeah, I agree.
When both David and I retire, David's got 20 some years. I will retire.
Fuck, I better not have 20 some years.
You're 40 something. You said you want to retire at 60 something. You said you're going to work until you're like 60 something.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm not retiring before that. It just means I'm going to keep working from home.
You already work from home.
True story.
Yeah. So, but we will eventually have a name change. It'll be Pesos and Cervezas because we will be doing lives from Mexico.
If you don't trademark that shit, by the way, then we'll figure out a better name.
I mean, I don't know about you, but an 18-foot train penis scares the shit out of me.
That would scare the shit out of me. Maybe not Vanessa, but it would scare the shit out of me.
You can't really say that.
I mean, honestly, who can handle an 18-foot penis? Jenna Jameson, maybe?
Not a chance.
I don't think so.
Who's the Trump chick?
Stormy Daniels?
Stormy Daniels.
Melania?
Stormy Daniels.
I mean, because they were both porn stars, basically.
Jeez. No, it's...
Stormy's pretty cute, though.
18-foot, though. Oh, man.
That's a big dick.
Say, I used to introduce myself to people I didn't know. I'd always introduce myself as Jonah Falcon. If you don't know who Jonah Falcon is, folks,
he has a huge dick.
This became an adult entertainment episode.
So
our bad.
I don't know how. So mind you, George Takei, who I love.
I absolutely love the guy. He was on
Mr. Sulu from Star Trek.
I don't know about that, but he was on The Apprentice with Donald Trump.
Yeah. So he wanted to hold Jonah Falcon's dick when he saw how big it was.
Who wouldn't?
I wouldn't. I don't want to hold anybody's dick.
What is it, 13 and a half?
It's huge.
The world's largest.
I mean, he saw, and mind you, his husband Brad got pissed off because George was so enthralled with his huge cock.
Yeah.
How the fuck did we get on big dicks?
Drawing giant penises on trains.
That's true. So, anybody
we lost followers here.
We probably did.
We probably won't be posting this one.
Anybody younger that's listening, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we won't be posting this.
No, we're still posting it. Fuck it.
No, I say no. I think No Sleep Till kind of ruined everything for us. We got off on way too long of a tangent.
Well, we did, but fuck it. I'm still posting. I don't give a shit.
I kind of want to know how old this guy is because I feel like he's really like
22.
22. I was gonna say like 40 something. Just still lives at home with his fucking parents,
Probably.
and all he does is fucking just research stupid shit that doesn't mean anything, just so he can prove people wrong on one thing that he knows anything about in life. This dude.
I can have somebody on that would shred.
And I mean no disrespect to you. I mean I really do actually.
A lot of disrespect.
But I feel like, dude, you probably financially are just not doing it there because people who are financially okay don't give a shit about what's going on with that.
No shit.
Right? Like, oh man, I know some wealthy ass people, right? And we have conversations, and in the end of it, it's like I don't really care, but here's my opinion, right?
Yeah.
And then it's just we go back to talking about something else. This dude, I don't say that very often about people. I really don't. I'm very respectful. I'm very understanding of it. But dude, you gotta have something way better.
Do you see what my wife gave us a fucking name?
All right, folks, just because we need another side tangent here.
Because that's what we do.
Everybody got to watch David eat his amazing Whopper that I did not have one.
I'm sorry.
He didn't even ask me if I wanted one. All
I
here is
did
free.
not.
I'm holding this up for everybody else that's watching right now. It says free Whopper. Just download whatever you could read. I don't know how else to get it. But so when you go through Burger King now, even though you're in the drive-thru and you're supposed to go one car for one car, and they somehow took every second lane out.
They asked you your name.
They ask you a name. And on here, the name says Halle Berry. And I'm hoping she's Halle Berry from Monster Ball.
I don't know. I just know Halle Berry's waiting for me when I go home, and I'm so fucking excited.
So,
She's 50 and gorgeous.
you know who's 50 and gorgeous?
Who?
Jennifer Aniston.
She is 50 and gorgeous.
Jesus.
What happened?
Is there anybody out there, anybody that's still watching, if you can tell me in comments right now that Jennifer Aniston is not an attractive woman, I will officially find the first person ever that says she's not an attractive woman. Women are like,
both of them
totally go this way.
If I was a girl,
yeah,
I would bang both of them.
What?
If I was a girl, I would bang both Halle Berry
but you're a man.
and Jennifer Aniston. Well, I mean, as a man, I would too. I'm just saying.
That's it.
Those are very attractive ladies.
Yeah, very. It's weird.
I mean, they would look at us and go, oh, "Fuck them. I'm not. No."
Everybody loves a little daddy.
I'm
Nick.
sorry. You put out the thing to the Queen the other day, and she's 900 fucking years old. Did you hear back?
She's 90 something, and she loves daddy Nick.
Did you hear back?
Not yet.
Again.
They're
So
working on sending the plane. They have to get enough food for me to get across the ocean.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, I have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
You have something planned out, but it's nothing with the Queen.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
called,
you have it
it's
planned
called
out with the Queen,
retirement.
but the Queen has nothing planned with you.
You guys are all just haters.
I'm just
You
telling
know what? Like, I don't. This is why. This is why we're not best friends of life, right? Like, we'll do this, but
We're
I'll
good
go,
friends, but not
Yeah,
great
no,
friends.
not great friends. I mean, my friends support me in my wants in life. Okay.
So,
So, you know
like
what?
2 people?
Here's my financial tip to everybody.
Marry the Queen?
Find the old lady that's ridiculously rich. I'm not talking like, oh, I got a couple bucks. I'm talking the Queen. I'm talking now.
She owns castles.
Right, exactly. Or, Bill Gates' ex-wife.
So you're saying the Queen is your free pass?
Yeah, guaranteed.
I'll stick with Trish Stratus, thanks.
Yeah, good for you. I mean, that's just a few $1,000,000, if anything. I mean, no, the Queen, I have life. I mean, I have generational wealth.
I have
Generational.
I have as much chance with Trish as you have with the Queen.
No, I think
Actually, I think I have a better chance because I met her.
I've met the Queen.
When?
On that one
in
show.
In your dreams?
Yeah. And I sent her a Twitter or a Facebook friend request.
And you're just waiting to hear back?
I'm just hoping. Melinda Gates, again, shout out. Here we go. Daddy Nick can be single at any time. So,
Mama Courtney's just waiting for the money.
Mama Courtney's just sitting at home. She goes, he'll be back. That's why I assume, like, I'll check everybody's like, oh, Melinda Gates or the Queen. And I'm like, dude, the Queen, right? She's just going to leave me everything in the next few years. Melinda Gates, she has a chance to live till the Queen's age.
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, I just want to be over and done with it.
You don't need 40 years.
No.
You need like 5.
2, 1, 6 months, 3 weeks.
Either way.
I mean, you figure you get in there and it's gone. I should note. Oh, then prior military. I you know what?
You knew that about Vanessa.
I did. I say, and I'm telling you, that would scare me.
I just know an 18-foot penis doesn't scare her.
I guarantee it does.
She says it doesn't. I don't know either way.
Yeah, I say. So, is that guy still watching us, listening to us?
I have no fucking idea.
Anybody know how to tell?
I do not.
We should have made this the most comedy episode of our life.
Well, I mean, we're talking about the fact that we've been doing this for a year.
365 days.
It is.
And not
technically it's 366 because this is a year anniversary.
Yeah.
So yesterday was 365.
So here's the fun thing.
Yep.
Here's the fun thing about it. Like we started this episode by saying your friend who's in the financial world
correct
gave us a congrats on 1 year.
I will show.
Like somebody who actually does finances, who didn't just go, "Hey, you guys don't know your head from your asshole," who didn't say anything negative. Right?
Well, I would say I don't know if he's listened, but either way.
But dude, he congratulated us on a full year. He's in the financial thing, saying, "Hey, way to go, guys!" Right? Like that means the world to us. We are very excited about this. Oh, Scott, how do you say his last name?
Kanai.
Scott Kanai. Dude, I'm sorry. I thank you because all I'm reading out of this is David on your work.
Well, you don't have the shit on your fucking LinkedIn.
I have a LinkedIn. I've used it once in my life.
You are not friends with Scott, so why would he congratulate you? You don't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah. Well,
And again, he only knows me from softball.
He could have said congrats, David and Nick.
He doesn't know Nick.
See, I'm just having a pity party today. Let me have it.
You can pity as much as you want. You know what I watched today?
What's that?
Step Brothers.
Ah, dude. All right, so we're gonna talk about Step Brothers, right?
I think we should talk about Step Brothers.
And this is who David and I are. Right. So Derek.
Derek's a dude.
He can sing high.
He can sing high. I can sing high like this.
Oh, you killed it for us.
Sorry.
But
I can't sing high like Derek.
I want you guys to know that Derek has not had a carb in 6 years. Okay.
Look at this shit. So I'm gonna say this. I was watching it today.
Yeah.
And I've decided after watching it today.
Yeah.
That I'm Brennan.
Yeah.
And you're Dale.
You could have called me.
Ask me why.
Why?
So Brennan is more of an introvert than Dale is. Dale is definitely the extrovert.
I would agree.
And I am the introvert. You're the extrovert. So you have to call me Nighthawk, and I have to call you.
You gotta call me Dragon, bro. It's like boats and hoes. Boats and hoes.
I'm gonna put my nutsack on your drum set.
Better not do it. But I won't wait. Dude, I think that's really true. So I do have to.
He said, "Let's get it on."
I was talking about the fight. So there's David and I's favorite combined movie. We both have not decided if it is our favorite movie yet of all
It's
time.
definitely top 5.
You know, it might be top 2 for me.
I don't know.
I'm between. So on comedies, I guess.
So Star Wars and Casablanca are like tied for 1 for me, and then I think Major League because baseball.
I do enjoy Major League. So
and then I think Step Brothers.
So and it's funny because I absolutely love Dumb and Dumber.
I hate that movie. It started off dumb and it just got dumber.
It is, dude. There's so many great one-line things in this
That fucking movie sucks. They made me go see that instead of Billy Madison, and I was so pissed off. I'm still pissed off about it. That was 1994.
Dumb and Dumber is a fantastic movie.
Fucking sucks. Fuck them.
What a great movie.
I love Jeff Daniels, but
oh my god, Jeff Daniels is amazing. So, but David and I do agree that Step Brothers is
the greatest.
hands down one of the greatest comedies that have ever come out. Yeah, dude. But it's funny because we got to do another baseball episode, I think, because we just talk straight baseball movies.
You reek of scotch and cheesecake.
It was delicious.
Such a good movie. Such great lines.
I did watch Salmon. I said it 4 times. Oh, yeah. No.
That's the only reason I question Benson in my friendship. I made him watch Step Brothers, and he's like, "It was all right, but it wasn't great." And I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah, so if you don't like it, you're in the wrong place.
What does your wife think of it?
She thinks it's great. She doesn't wish to watch it every day on repeat.
My wife is like, "Dad, I fucking hate that movie." And I have to question her every time she tells me she doesn't like it, because I'm sorry, that's a great movie.
It's fact. So, all right. What I want because it's our 1 year anniversary, I want you guys to ask us a question. We're going to answer it in our best ability. I don't care what the financial question is, but somebody throw out a question for us.
So, Vanessa, I guess that's you. You have to ask us a question.
There's still 2 other people on.
There are.
Actually, there's 8 in total. Oh, 2 other people online.
Only 3 are online right now. We're one of those. So only 2 other people are listening to us right now.
And we will give you our best financial advice, which
fuck us.
Factual statement.
I think I can go get a drink.
Oh, here, no.
Oh, I would love a Smirnoff Ice, red, white, and berry.
Oh gosh, they're great. So anyway, the question that I was asked the other day is why should I do an IRA?
I'm going to ask you a question after that, but why should you do an IRA, Nick?
Because it's another source of retirement income to guarantee that you have the life that you wanted.
Oh, that's delicious.
Right? The life that you actually dream of.
Yep.
Don't bend my caps.
Oh, sorry.
Not today. Not today.
Sorry.
So, right, and I tell people this, right? Like, think of what your dreams are, what you want to do. And, I nobody's going to meet. I mean, if you meet Paige, great. That's fine.
I hope Paige comes to the business.
One of the things is, right, she tells me, she goes, "Hey, we're going to get an RV, or actually they're going to get a 5th wheel."
Yep.
And we're going to get a 5th wheel, and we're going to travel, and we're going to do all this. And that's our goal in the next 2 years. I was like, man, that's a fantastic goal, right? Like, I hope you guys get it. Or they want to get a little piece of land and put a 5th wheel on it. And I said, man, that's like, start investing for it, because, right, once you automatically set money to your goals,
yep,
you have a better chance of reaching it than hoping that it's going to happen.
So before I get to Vanessa's question, because she has a great question,
yeah,
but I have an answer to that, I'm going to ask you this question.
Let's do it.
So Christy sends me a message today.
And all you do is say sorry that those people
are stupid,
willing to pay way too much.
Way too much. So she goes, how long do you expect the current market to last? And I said, well, I'm not an expert on that, but I would expect, I don't think interest rates will rise before the 3rd quarter at the earliest. And I expect we'll see this for at least another year. But I'm not the expert. Nick probably is. So, Nick, what do you think?
So everything is all up in the air, right? Here's my issues.
Yep.
A lot of things are out there right now. So the United States federal government has extended unemployment bonus, right? So people are getting extra money. I don't care what your opinions are, whether it's good or whether it's bad. But while people can afford to pay things, people are still paying things. Granted, it's not overage, it's not doing things. Hopefully they're saving it and still paying their bills. If that gets extended, I do feel it'll go farther. Okay. I am watching a lot of things happen. Gosh, I just drew a blank. There is a company closing in a pretty small town, employed 250 people, and I cannot think of where it is. Sorry, folks. But right, so I'm already seeing companies close. We see it during the pandemic of a lot of restaurants closing. We've seen a lot of those types of things happen.
One of our favorites, Googs.
Yeah, Googs, right?
Went out of business. Yeah.
Once you see people losing jobs, once you see layoffs happening, once you see not hiring signs, once you see a lack of jobs that are still paying the same amount that people were making, I think that's when you're going to see a turn. So you're saying third quarter. I'm going to go past that because we're in September is when it ends.
I said at least third quarter.
So I'm going to go November. And they're going to have a couple months, November, December. So I think around 2022, we'll start seeing something of a little bit of a change in slowing down of the hiring, right?
Yep.
A couple of businesses are going to start doing it. Like PPP money's kind of running out. Because that's the other problem. Like PPP, they've opened it up twice now to businesses to be able to apply. Like they've gotten money. And that's great. I support it. I'm happy that businesses are trying to make it. But again, we know that money is what drives paying bills.
Yep.
So, my calculations, honestly, right now, March of next year is when we'll start seeing things foreclosing a little bit more. We'll start seeing things slowing down. We'll start, people are going to not be able to afford these types of things. I do feel personally because inflation. So if you're watching inflation, anybody that's doing it right now, you're watching.
And we are.
Inflation is fucking going crazy right now.
They've been trying to keep it low with low interest rates.
We can't go lower with interest rate. We can, right? But we can't. But I do feel the federal government's going to need money here, right? So they're going to have to raise the rates.
Do you know what happened in the early 80s?
Yeah, of course, right? I mean,
they raised interest rates to control the inflation.
Right, and you had to.
Interest rates were like 20%.
17. But
still.
And then it's funny because I just had this conversation with somebody else. Interest rates were 17%. People forget about this, right?
Yep.
I have a friend who owned a very large amount of properties. He bought them all in contract at 10%. 10% is fucking good money, right? The market is average 10% on a 10% year, right? Like, and so when you're getting the same money, instead of doing that, you can get this guarantee. But the federal government dropped it to 12, right? To say, hey, we need an influx of things going. Yep. People stop. So I do feel like the federal government will raise over the next. And I see March, and I think it's early, but I will say by next summer.
12 to 18 months.
Yes, right? Like we will have a full point going up, okay?
So we're round 3 right now.
Yeah, and I'll say
it'll be at least 4, maybe
4
5.
and a quarter, right? I mean, which means your commercials and stuff like that will go up even higher. And I have a whole nother tangent, but no, I think we will see that, right? And it's gonna slow things a little bit, right? Because we talk about how to buy houses, but people don't listen to us.
True.
Okay. So people go out and spend that big amount of money. I can only afford, the bank tells me I can get a $300,000 house. Dude, they go spend $300,000 on a house, right? No, bro, you can afford a $220,000 house. That's what you can afford, right?
Yeah.
Like,
just because they're giving you that kind of money doesn't mean you should spend it.
And with the way that things are going, I think we're going to go lower on it. So my personal opinion, March, April of next year, right? You're going to see some changes kind of happen. I think you'll find a few deals out there. I think, people have been stockpiling, and what things, God, it might even be so much longer. People have been stockpiling money, right? Okay, real estate investing has become one of the biggest things that when I first got into this, nobody did it, right?
Yep.
The reason I know this is I bought my first house in Granville for $60,000. Right? $60,000. It's now worth well over that, right? 4 times that amount of money. And so if an investor was smart, aka me, if I knew, again, back then, I don't care about prices going up. If I knew what numbers were, I would have bought so much more back then, or figured out how.
Yep.
And people get scared. Scared money don't make money, right? And so that's just my quick opinion of things. You're not going to get screaming deals. Don't come over here and be like, oh, Nick, you were wrong. 300,000 didn't become 150. No, like your $300,000 house is going to sit in the market for 2 weeks.
Yep.
Right now, we talked about it. Houses don't sit on the market if it's
they sit on the market for like 3 days.
If it's over 3 days, dude, you've done something wrong, or you listed it on Tuesday and people can't go see it till Saturday.
Right.
Like
if you list the house on Friday, it'll sell by Monday.
Guaranteed, man. Like I mean, so let's get to Vanessa's question.
So Vanessa's question is how to handle unexpected dentist bills, and she has an estimated cost of basically $1,900. So I know what I would do.
Okay.
So like Care Credit is out there,
100% interest free,
24 months, no interest.
Mm-hmm.
I would open that up, and I mean they approve basically anybody.
Yes.
So you take Care Credit and you go, okay, I'll pay that over 2 years.
Yep.
You know, so you figure
0%. So that's
0% interest, $1,900.
That's not even $100 a month. So that's $78 a month.
$79.17.
So I was real close.
Real close.
so
$80 a month. You know, and again, if you can afford $80 a month and you need the dental done, I don't know if it's on Vanessa or her husband or
is this emergent? Is this emergency or not? Because it changes a lot of our answer. Because if it's not emergency and it's just something you have to get done.
She said me and yes. So it's her.
While still talking, we'll say dental.
I know. I've been thinking about LASIK myself.
I've been looking at it for my wife. When you find out more information, let me know.
So Dawn had it through Grand Rapids Ophthalmology,
which I hear is one of the best.
Absolutely.
That and what's the other guy?
So I know with them you're somewhere between 4,000 and 4,500, somewhere in there.
Yep.
And again, Care Credit's an option.
Is it really?
It is.
Huh.
So I mean, you're talking $188 a month.
Yep.
$187.50. And I know I don't want glasses.
Yeah.
And I don't want contacts. And my eyes are starting to get worse. So that's an option for me because I want zero interest no matter what. So I will tell you, Vanessa, so some of the work's already been done. Some of it still needs to be done. I would honestly, I would take that Care Credit.
If you're comfortable taking on interest-free debt, which you and I both agree is okay debt.
That's okay debt.
We both agree.
We do.
Right? Like, it'll slow down your payment of your Disney. We understand that. We're okay with that. We care more about
$80 a month.
And because we care about you as a person and how you feel self-esteem wise type of thing. Like,
well, we know throwing $80 a month into her budget.
Yeah,
it sucks right now, but she gets, some extra, pay here and there.
Mm-hmm. And we know that she paid off something that she was paying substantial on.
Definitely did.
So you're still overpaying. You just took a little bit of extra overpay out.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks. It's going to lengthen the other credit card.
Very much.
But it's going to give you something you need done.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, I mean, needs and wants, but this is definitely a need.
You need teeth.
In the USA. Yep.
You talked to a bit.
So, say we both vote Care Credit.
That's a good option.
My other thing is, I know where you're located, and are you willing to spend an extra $30 in gas? But here's what I would do. I would call a bunch of West Virginia. Yeah. That's exactly it, right? So, that's why I say it's something that's needed here, definitely. Call different dentists, right? Call different places to see if it's cheaper. And I'll give you an example. So, I had to get something done in my mouth, and one company wanted $6,500 after my insurance. And I was like, I've never heard of this. Like, this is insane amount of money. I can't believe they want this kind of money. So stupid, well, financially smart Nick, but just young naive Nick. I called different dentists, and I happened to get through to one, and I said, "Hey, I'm calling. I need a procedure. They call it it's called periodontal, right?" I was like, "I got a periodontal done or whatever, and I have insurance." But without insurance, I was like, can you just give me a rough estimate of how much this stuff costs? And they're like, well, we can't really do that over whatever. And I was like, look, do you take no insurance? And I said, yeah. I was like, how much would it cost if I didn't have insurance? And the lady on the phone goes, we got to set you up for something. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do this. Um, and I want to know how much this would cost. And she goes, well, here, just rough numbers, no insurance. Let's say you have no insurance, and we don't even know if you need it done. It's going to cost you $250 per quarter, maybe 280. I don't remember. So she goes, maximum $1,000 for getting all four sides, right? Because you go here to the left, here to the right, here, bottom left, bottom right. And so she goes, it's $1,000 without insurance. And I go, great, let's schedule something. It costs, she goes, if you have insurance, your first consult's probably free. Worst case scenario, our chair fee is $50. And I was like, cool, I have $50. Like, let's do this. Get in there. I don't actually need it. They're just like, hey, take care of it a little bit, take care of your teeth a little bit better. And I was like, okay. So I saved myself by just calling around somebody else. No, and I completely understand. Like, some people have that.
I hate it too.
Here's my thing. I don't have it, so I don't know what you're going through. But you can always ask for laughing gas.
Yeah.
In every operation that you do, you can ask for laughing gas. It costs you, and most insurance does not cover it. But I will tell you, I think I paid $36 when I got my tooth pulled, and I think we talked about an episode, right? Because I was so effing angry, right? Because I'm in this chair and they're like, oh, we're gonna do this, and I was like, well, can I get unconscious? And they're like, oh, well, we have laughing gas, but it costs $36. And I was like, I'm dressed like this, right? Like,
right.
Fucking ripped blue jeans and
a t-shirt,
right? And I was like, you didn't offer me that? Like, it's $36. I was like,
they looked at you and they thought you.
Man, I got $100 right here. Like, here, pay it. Like, yeah. you have my card on file. Like, $36. I literally went to the casino last night and spent $100. Like, just why wouldn't I want something to better my time here, right? Like, and she's like, oh, okay. And then, yeah, they weren't going to put bone in, right? And
right.
Oh, well, we have to get a quote for how much. We didn't know you wanted bone. And I was like, you didn't give me that as an offer. Like, what are you people doing? Like,
they looked at you and they decided.
I should have just
like Pretty Woman. They looked at you and decided, well, he's got no money.
Yeah, I should have just got up and left, right? But they're very good doctors, to be honest. Like, they just apparently suck at bedside manner. I should have just got.
That'll happen.
And so I was like, well, because they're talking. They're like, all right, well, this tooth's going to grow this way. This tooth's going to grow this way. Otherwise, I was like, well, how do I get another tooth in there? I was told I can get a tooth, and they're like, oh, well, yeah, it's going to cost money. And I was like, what?
Mind you, anybody that's listening on Podbean right now, we're reading what Vanessa said. So I got to tell you, Vanessa. So she said it's for the crown. The tooth next to it needs a filling and a crown as well.
Yep.
Dentist prescribed Valium before just to get an appointment. So honestly, I like Nick's option of getting the gas.
I do. I mean, $36 is
so my
aunt, care credit.
My aunt.
So 36 months, we're at $1.20 extra. So now instead of $79.60,
it's $81.
We're at $80 and something cents.
So my aunt, who you know,
yeah,
I mean, you don't know her anymore.
I knew her. Yes. You knew her. No, I still know her. I mean,
you know her. She just doesn't know you anymore. Yeah. She's dead. So whenever she went to the dentist, they had to give her the gas because she didn't want to feel a fucking thing.
Well, you feel stuff, right? Don't get me wrong. You still feel.
You just don't care.
I cared though. Okay, so like, there's nothing weirder, and it scared me, right? Because like when he pulled my tooth and all that, and like there's blood, I looked at the blood and I just had like these evil thoughts just running through my mind, and I started laughing. And I was like, "That is insane."
Poor Vanessa. I mean, I hate the dentist, but she's a little beyond that. She gets a Valium gas pre-numbing before they do anything.
Yeah, no, and good for you. Like, you know what it takes to get your body taken care of, right? I mean,
seriously.
Like, I have no problem with it. Like, you won't go to another dentist, but I will tell you, if you want to look for cheaper, great. But if you want to get it done, honestly, the care is great because
Care Credit is great.
It's again, we talked about it.
Who's going to apply for Care Credit? I love anything that gives it to me interest free,
dude. Unless you're giving me a cash discount. So ask them if they're going to give you a cash discount. You can probably wait long enough to save up the money. If you can't, that's fine, right? See if they'll give you some type of a discount.
Yep.
And it's funny. So here's one other fact I'll give you. Okay. So the words cash discount only mean paid in full.
Correct.
At the time.
Correct.
So by you going to get Care Credit, they'll send you a card. You say, "Can I get a cash discount?" And they'll say, "Yes, you can." And you go, "Great. I'll be there. I'll pay for it in full." And then you'll get a 20% discount. And now your 18 has become 16. And you will put it on your damn card. And you have interest-free money for 24 months. So because you're paid in full.
I'm going to say this on our anniversary episode.
Yes.
This is the same man who called and berated somebody at the dental billing office over a $5 discount.
Yes.
And literally told this poor woman.
No, she wasn't poor. She had a ring that was worth more than my house.
Told this woman, "Listen, either give me a discount or I'm going to pay $1 a month for the next 180 months."
Yep.
And he got a $5 discount.
Yep, that's exactly it, right?
And mind you, I am as cheap. I would do the same fucking thing.
And people are like, "Oh, you're just cheap." Yes.
Yes.
But in my eyes, no, you got to have balls, right? You got to ask for that shit. Like, I'm not causing anybody money because all they care about is getting paid.
Right.
Like, you know what? Again, we talk about it all the time, like on houses, right? If you pay me in full, I'm going to take this. I'm going to give you a discount for it. If you're going to pay over, dude, let's do it, right? Like, I don't know.
We see it with like insurance all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I pay for my car insurance. They'll only let me pay 6 months.
Yep.
But if I pay 6 months, it's, let's say, $600. But if I want to pay it monthly, it's $110 a month.
That's true.
So I'm paying an extra $60.
Yep.
And I go, "No, I don't want to pay an extra $60.
Yep.
Here's the $600. Take it."
That's absolutely correct.
Because at the end of the day, I want the cheapest price no matter what.
And I had the weirdest thing happen to me. I went and got insurance on something, and my monthly payment was cheaper than my 6 month, which was actually cheaper than my 1 year paid in full. This has never happened to me before in my life, but it was cheaper for me to make payments than it was to actually. And maybe it's just because they were hoping that I would default a month, right? Trying to play me as the American that wasn't gonna make it happen.
Yep.
So,
why not?
Yeah, I say. But
here you go. I don't want to bend it.
Thanks. Bend it like Beckham, baby.
Hell yeah.
It's a soccer reference for anybody still listening.
So I sent a message tonight to Palmer. I said, "Hey, we still need to have you on the podcast." He goes, "Heck yeah, man. I forgot about that." I said, "Yeah, me too, till we talked about Googs."
Yeah. I think one of the biggest things is understand that people will take paid in full discounts all the time. I mean, dude, Art Van does it, right? Well, 0% interest for.
Art Van does not exist anymore.
All right, sorry, Loves, which doesn't exist anymore.
They don't exist anymore either. They filed bankruptcy too.
Yeah, but I'm saying like furniture stores, right? They'll run constant sales, 25% off if you pay in full, and 0% interest on Art Van card.
Yep.
Everybody will jump on that 0% interest.
I love 0%.
Not this guy. I will pay you in full for 25%.
Oh, if you give a discount?
Yep.
Yeah. If you have it.
But it's, I mean, when it comes to furniture.
So I'm going to say this right now.
Yep.
And we're not going to disclose the amount of money.
Yep.
So Christy's like, yeah, they'll sell me a house if I have X number of dollars in liquid assets. Yep. She goes, who the fuck has that kind of money? I said, Nick. She goes, Nick's crazy. Yeah. I want to know what normal person has that kind of money. I'm like, Nick? She goes, again, he's insane. And, you know, I mean, the number was substantial. Yeah. Where the hell's you got my pen over there?
I am not.
You stole my pen.
I did not steal your pen.
You did. It was the other one.
I have two pens. One is black. No. Yeah, no, that's
the company one.
I haven't seen that one.
I think you stole it.
Weeks
ago, yeah.
That's way long gone. Yeah. That's a decent number, but
it is a decent number.
No. Doesn't make me comfortable.
I'm not saying it does. Yeah. She goes, who has that kind of money liquid?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know two people. You and my mom.
Yeah. Yep. That's
so I don't have that liquid.
Well, I mean, and it's no, you know, and what we understand is how you personally feel about it, right?
Yep.
Like Vanessa, again, if you're comfortable paying it up front, great. If you're not comfortable with shelling out that kind of money because you have goals that you want to hit to have low interest, dude, again, find that really low interest. And we found you 0% for 24 months, right? And I do think that it's definitely one that needs to get replaced, right? I mean, we're on worldwide.
We are technically worldwide.
I am missing the top tooth over here, right?
I got two.
Yeah.
So, one on each side.
But I'm gonna get that filled in, and it's gonna cost me, I don't know, $3,000.
You know what? I don't give a fuck. They're in the back.
I thought I was gonna care, and I've been going, I don't know, a few months without it. So I probably won't have it filled. Yeah. Yep. So, but no, I don't know. How do you deal with it? You find the best option to fit your budget.
True.
Right? Without going into
debt.
Yeah, debt, but like you're going to go into debt, but you're going to do a 0% interest, right? So, I mean, yes, that's debt. It's money you owe, but it's educated debt, right? Anything less than 3%, that's less than $15,000, you should be financing.
Yep.
This is personally Nick's opinion. This is personally where I stand. But I shouldn't say. I want to reword this. Okay. If you go into debt for anything less than you have into a checking account that makes you over that amount of money of interest, I hope I said this correct, right? So if I'm at Lake Michigan Credit Union, I have $15,000 stacked there, right? If I get interest rate anything less than that, I'm earning money, paying money, okay? I still get to earn my money. Yes, I owe it, but I'm still gaining money. If you're going to give me anything less than 3%, I will always take it. And I don't open credit cards, right? Can't say always because I go to Menards or, gosh, even yesterday I went to go buy jeans from Old Navy.
Yep.
And they're like, hey, you can save 40% if you open a credit card, and you can save 20% on top of that, right? So I'm like, dude, this is stupid. Like I'm at 46% or something like that when it's all said and done of savings. I was like, it's not worth it for the $12, right? I mean, I'm not going to take a credit hit for $12. But if I had a $10,000, right? Or if I was going to go buy a new zero turn, right? At $4,500 and they're going to give it to me for 0% interest. See ya.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you could save this kind of money if you open a credit card with us. Yeah. Guess who's opening a credit card? Right? As long as it's less interest. So, no, I think, and she's going to apply for Care Credit tonight. Good for you.
probably was not that important.
Take your breath away and say all the words.
Something.
Yes.
I gotta say, I'm really excited on the fact we've been doing this a year. But definitely the 3 people that did that episodes with us.
Oh, for sure, we helped them. To say, hey,
Danny and
yeah,
and
holy crap, that was a huge one for me personally, right?
Danny and TJ. Vanessa, I'm sorry you keep losing me. We'll be uploading this. You can listen to it.
We will not be uploading this.
And basically, what Nick said was care credit, great idea. I love the fact that we can help people.
Yeah,
I really do. I think unfortunately, this episode took a turn when we had to get into, social issues.
Yeah.
But, shit happens.
Yeah.
We know that we're not selfish.
And we have minds. Again, like, people can look at it and say, oh, they're just trying to gain whatever. No, man, like, you have your opinions. We completely understand your opinions. We're not going to sit here and get into a educated debate because we haven't researched it. But in the end, I told you, dude, if you have a financial question, you're the person that you are telling us that we're wrong in our financial or in our political views. Dude, I'm still going to help you out because I give a shit. Like, I give a shit that there's too many people struggling in this world financially. And I know that, you know what? I don't know anybody that's taken their own life because of their political belief.
Financially, though.
But financially?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know anybody that's taken their life in their political belief, but their way of life, yeah, I know a shit ton.
Yeah.
I know, right? Like, there's been lives taken, right? But, yeah.
So, Jenna,
yeah,
our 16-year-old employee, yeah. She had to talk to somebody on the phone the other day, and she's not about that. She's like me, an introvert.
Yeah.
And these people are coming in for an appointment, and she's like, I love them. They're great. So the Alexa died during this appointment.
Yep.
So she's like, deal with Alexa. I'm going to take them through safety and room instruction, which Jenna does not do safety and room instruction. I'm like, okay. So I finally get it back going, and she comes back in the front room, and I'm like, so what's the deal? She's like, I love them. They're great. She doesn't like she's like me. She doesn't like anybody. So they get done with their appointment. They come out, and then the one girl's talking to me a little bit. I'm like, yeah, Jenna thinks you're great. She goes, I am great. She goes, and I love how inclusive you guys are. You don't give a shit about, who people love or what people look like. I'm like, yeah, that does not matter to us. We are equal opportunity haters. If you are an asshole, we're going to hate you. She goes, yeah, and who you want to fuck is not a part of that equation. And I went, you are absolutely correct. I don't care who you want to have sex with. It doesn't matter to me.
Because I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? No, you know what? I say David says we're gonna share this one. So as always, like, subscribe, and share it. Oh, because we shared that one tonight.
We were sponsored tonight by the great Ariana Williams.
Yeah, fantastic. I appreciate it.
I will say I have to make a trip to Arizona to see her again.
I will not be making that hike.
You at some point you will. You don't like Arizona?
Flagstaff.
You're going to Texas.
Yeah.
You won't go to Arizona?
I'll go to Flagstaff.
She's in the Phoenix area.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
It's hot.
Dude, spring training.
I still haven't hit the ones in Florida, so I haven't even put the Arizona
ones. Arizona is great.
I have the Tigers.
Who gives a shit?
Which I've already been there.
Yeah, you've been there. So
now I have all the rest of them.
Go to Arizona. Arizona spring training. I've been to both. Arizona spring training 10 times better than Florida.
All right. I'm in. So yeah, like, subscribe, share, tell your mom, tell your grandma, tell your auntie, your mommy, your mammy. We're excited.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Your grandma's not listening to us.
She could be. Dude, I should have put headphones in there.
Headphones in where?
In her coffin.
You should. That way she can listen to us.
Factual
I
statement.
loved your grandma.
Make that thing plug in.
I love your grandpa too.
Oh, dude, great guy. Hey, here's to another year. Cheers, guys.
One more year at least. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you for joining us as always.